So we're still using the same image, but if you notice, the image looks dramatically different from our previous lesson. And that's because I did a variety of edits on this image. I changed the hue, I outlined a variety of those petals. I also smudged the background and made it even more blurry and out of focus than it was before. So we know Control Z, Command Z to undo the last thing we did. We can also use the history panel, which basically shows us the history of edits on this image. And if you go over to our dock and see this little arrow right here and click on that, this is our history panel. And we scroll up to the top. I'm going to open it up a little bit. And look, we have the original image, which was this purple flowers. And then if we click down to the bottom here, we have the last version of this image. And in between the open and the smudge tool, I did a lot of different things here. Those are my outlines, there's my hue saturation, and those are all the different smudges that I made. If I want to go back to pre-hue and saturation and just have those outlines, I can easily do that by clicking there. If I want to go down here to just say this version of the smudge, I can also do that as well. The only thing that is different is that if I went back in time to say here and I decided to crop this image, I can't return to all of the work that I did with the smudge. Once you step back in time and then create a new edit or perform a new action, you're going to lose that history. So let's go back up to open and look. I'm back to the original image and I want to say stay here. Say at the second time I made a little drawing. I really like this variation of the image. I don't want to lose this version of the image. What I can do is I can go under to my drop down menu and I can create a snapshot of this image. And let's call this Flower Outlines 2. Now if I ever want to return to this version after I've created all these edits, I can easily do that because I've made a snapshot of that. It's going to compile all of those edits for me. So that is your history panel. If you want to make some changes to how the history panel operates, you can go to this drop-down menu and choose History Options. And that is going to automatically create a snapshot every time you open an image. If you make a bunch of changes and then you save, it can save a version every time it can save a snapshot version every time you save. Be aware that this history palette only records 20 changes at a time. If you want to go beyond that, then I suggest you allow nonlinear history. By clicking that, that is going to allow you to save every change you've made on this image in your history panel, not just 20. Let's move on to the last lesson in this chapter, the Help menu.